Hi, I'm reviewing a book today called My Brother is Different, and it's been written by Louise Garrard and it's published by the National Autistic Society. This is our version from home, which is rather well loved. As you can see, we've read this one quite a few times. So it's a book for siblings, looking at a child with autism who has a lot of needs. So he has communication needs, challenging behaviours, and so on. And it's from the point of view of the boy's older sister. I'd say this is aimed at children, probably the younger children, 10 and under, and it looks at some of the different things that can kind of happen in day-to-day life, how they're affected. So things like if the sister gets her toys out on the floor, the brother won't understand that they're important to her and he could trample all over them. If they have a rough and tumble, he might bite her because he gets too excited. And the doors and windows inside the house have to be locked because he's not aware of danger. Those kind of things. If they want to go out as a family, then he might make a lot of noise. He might find it hard to sit still at meal times, and he might wander around, and then that may get interest from kind of other people looking over at them. So it's kind of really how that is affecting the family and particularly the sibling. At the end of the book, it also looks at a kind of do and don't list for siblings. So it'll say things, pretty obvious things like we mustn't hit our brother or sister, we must love them, we should try to understand them, give them time to themselves if that's what they need. But it's a really nice book, especially if you have got children who've got more of those challenging behaviours. And it helps our 7-year-old. There's a lot of stuff there that he can relate to, so he quite likes it. We've read it to him quite a few times, and he will say, how the boy in the book is quite similar to his older brother. So it has been quite useful. And if there are any bits that are not relevant, you can either kind of gloss over those bits, or you can just talk about, how everybody on the autistic spectrum is different. Everybody has different needs and it affects them differently. So you can talk about, well, okay, your brother or sister might do these things, but some people do this, some people do that, and these are some ways that you can try and help them. It's also worth having a look at any charities in your area that maybe do kind of siblings groups, support groups, maybe look at groups for young carers as well. Those can all be really useful. But I hope you've enjoyed this review, and we do like this book.